started making wine about 15 or 16 years ago when the price of our evening bottle of wine went from $5 to $10. There had been an article in the Portland Press Herald about people making their own wine, and so Karen said to me, well, okay, now start making wine because we need cheaper wine. So I did. My name is Bruce Olson. I'm the owner of Tree Spirits Winery and Distillery here in Oakland. I suppose what makes our wine and spirits unique, first of all, is that they're made totally from local products. When I originally started making wine, I was driving down to Boston to buy grapes that came from California. And so they would go from California to Boston. I would drive down in my pickup truck to Boston, pick up a load of grapes, drive back here. So it seemed crazy. And when you think about how much energy went into like transporting them from California to Boston, Boston to Maine, it seems stupid. So we made a conscious decision to use local stuff. So I think really that's part of what makes Tree Spirits unique. As much as we possibly can, it's a local product. We use, local artists, to do our artwork for our labels and stuff like that. We use, local printers to print stuff. We try to do not just the product, but we try to do, everything as much as we possibly can locally. Even if it costs a little bit more, it's important to us to keep as much money around here as possible. Right now we're making 3 sparkling wines. We make an apple, a pear, and a maple sparkling wine. We make a non-sparkling apple wine, we call it picnic wine. We make a fortified wine, it's called Maple Storm. We make 3 brandies. We make an apple, a pear, and a maple brandy. The other spirit that we make is an absinthe. We're the only absinthe maker in Maine. I think, as far as I know, the only absinthe maker in New England. The fact that we're making absinthe, is unique. Absinthe is primarily flavored with anise, fennel, and wormwood. There's a bunch of other herbs in it as well, but those are what they call the holy trio. Anise and fennel are primarily licoricey flavored. Okay, so that's where the primary flavor comes from in absinthe. Wormwood would be considered a bitter herb. That adds a lot of flavor to it too. I suppose what I love about Tree Spirits is just that there's a lot of different pieces to it. It keeps it interesting, and that's not the usual thing you get with a job. A lot of times, and a lot of jobs that I've had are the same thing over and over again. This is something different every day. I'm having fun. I think we've got a good product. We've got a bunch of good products. People like it. We get good feedback on everything. It makes it very satisfying.